Most men think attraction is about grand romantic gestures, expensive gifts, or having the perfect body. And honestly, that mindset is exactly why so many good men end up confused, frustrated, and stuck wondering what went wrong. Because here's the uncomfortable truth: the things that genuinely turn a woman on are almost never what you see in movies, and they are almost never what she will openly tell you. Here's what most men never learn: for women, arousal is not a light switch. It is a slow burn. It begins in her mind, travels through her emotions, and only then reaches her body. Miss those first 2 stages, and nothing you do physically will matter. So let us start where it actually begins. Number 1, the willingness to walk away. This is the single most attractive quality a man can possess, and it has nothing to do with playing games. When you are genuinely willing to walk away from something that disrespects you, it communicates one thing louder than any words ever could: you value yourself. And a woman cannot deeply desire a man she does not deeply respect. Those 2 things are connected at the root. Imagine she crosses a clear boundary. Maybe she is dismissive in public. Maybe she flirts with someone else right in front of you to get a reaction. Most men either explode with jealousy or silently swallow it and pretend everything is fine. Both responses kill attraction. But the man who calmly says, "That does not work for me," and then genuinely removes himself from the situation, that man just became magnetic. Not because he is punishing her. Because he is honoring himself. Number 2, decisiveness in everyday moments. Women notice how you make decisions long before anything romantic happens. Do you hesitate when choosing where to eat? Do you look to her for approval before ordering your own meal? Do you waffle when plans need to be made? These tiny moments matter more than you think. Decisiveness signals certainty. And certainty creates safety. When a woman feels safe with your ability to lead small moments, she begins to trust you with bigger ones. That trust quietly builds into desire. You do not need to be controlling. You just need to stop second-guessing yourself in front of her. Pick the restaurant. Order with confidence. Guide the evening. She will notice. Number 3, confidence that does not need validation. Here is something that might sting. You do not need to be the most attractive man in the room. You need to be the most certain. A man who walks in knowing his own value, not arrogantly but quietly, unshakably, that man draws eyes. Women feel confidence. It is almost instinctive. They can sense whether you believe in yourself or whether you are performing. And here is the thing: real confidence is not loud. It is steady. It is the man who does not fish for compliments, does not panic when she does not reply immediately, and does not crumble when things do not go perfectly. That quiet stability is deeply attractive because it tells her, "I do not need your approval to know who I am." Number 4, boundaries that you actually enforce. A lot of men confuse being agreeable with being attractive. They say yes to everything, tolerate poor treatment, and abandon their own needs hoping it will make her like them more. It does the opposite. Every time you ignore a boundary, you hand over a piece of your respect. And once respect disappears, attraction follows right behind it. If she cancels plans without explanation or apology, you do not chase. You do not guilt trip. You simply say, "No problem, let me know when you are free," and you mean it. Then you go live your life. That response tells her you have standards. And standards are one of the most quietly powerful turn-ons that exist. An emotionally healthy woman does not want a man she can walk over. She wants a man whose boundaries make her feel secure. Number 5, the art of strategic mystery. Stop giving her everything at once. Stop replying to every text within 30 seconds with paragraphs. Stop narrating your entire day. Mystery is not about being dishonest, it is about maintaining space for curiosity. When she does not know everything about you immediately, her imagination fills in the gaps. And her imagination is far more powerful than anything you could say. Early in dating especially, a little bit of space creates a lot of desire. Respond thoughtfully instead of immediately. Share stories gradually instead of all at once. Let her wonder about you. That wondering feeling? That is the beginning of emotional investment. The moment she starts thinking about you when you are not around, something has shifted inside her. And you created that by simply not flooding her with information. Number 6, touch that communicates intent, not neediness. Physical touch is a language. And most men either speak it too aggressively or not at all. Both extremes kill the mood. The key is intentional, escalating contact that respects her comfort while showing you are not afraid of closeness. A light touch on her forearm during conversation. A hand on her lower back as you walk through a doorway together. Holding eye contact while your fingers briefly brush hers. These are not random, they are signals. They tell her you are interested, you are confident, and you are paying attention to how she responds. Start small. Watch her reaction. If she leans in, mirrors your contact, or smiles, she is inviting more. If she pulls back, respect it immediately. That respect itself is attractive. Number 7, the tension before the moment. This is what separates men who build desire from men who rush past it. Sexual tension is not about making a move as fast as possible. It is about the space between wanting and acting. That pause. That electric silence when your eyes meet and neither of you looks away. That moment when you could kiss her but you wait just 1 second longer. That delay is where anticipation lives. And anticipation, for most women, is where the deepest arousal begins. The build-up is not just a prelude to the main event, often, it is the main event. Learn to sit in that discomfort. Learn to hold eye contact without breaking. Learn to let the moment breathe before you act. She will feel it everywhere. Number 8, emotional steadiness under pressure. Nothing dissolves attraction faster than emotional instability. If she makes a playful joke about your outfit and you get visibly wounded, something shifts inside her. If you overreact to a minor disagreement, she does not see a partner, she sees a project. And no woman wants to feel like she is managing your emotions. Emotional steadiness does not mean suppressing your feelings. It means processing them like an adult. When she tests you, and she will, your calm response tells her something vital: this man can handle pressure. This man will not fall apart when life gets difficult. That sense of stability is one of the deepest forms of safety a woman can feel. And safety, as we have discussed, is the gateway to genuine desire. Number 9, purpose that exists outside of her. This final one might be the most important, and it is the one most men overlook entirely. A man who has direction, ambition, and something meaningful he is building is inherently more attractive than a man whose entire world revolves around a woman. It is not about wealth. It is not about status. It is about having something that drives you forward. When you say, "I cannot hang out tonight, I have something important I need to finish," she might act disappointed. But underneath that reaction, something powerful is happening. She sees a man with priorities. A man who will not abandon his path for anyone. And paradoxically, that makes her want to be closer to you, not further away. Your mission gives her something to admire. And admiration is the quiet engine behind lasting attraction. So, let us bring it all together. Self-respect. Decisiveness. Quiet confidence. Enforced boundaries. Strategic mystery. Intentional touch. Mastered tension. Emotional steadiness. And a purpose-driven life. None of these require you to be someone you are not. All of them require you to become more of who you already are at your best. The real secret is this: everything that turns a woman on is also everything that makes you a stronger, more grounded, more fulfilled man. You do not become attractive by chasing her approval. You become attractive by building a life and a character that naturally draws people toward you. If this content gave you something to think about, subscribe to Aphorism Archive and share this with someone who needs to hear it. The next video you should watch is already on screen. It goes deeper into one of these topics in a way that will change how you approach every interaction. I will see you there.